Why do so many companies crash after takeoff? Crashing after takeoff refers to companies that experience great difficulties after promising starts. There are many companies that were once very successful but are now either gone or experiencing extreme difficulties. Xerox was a very successful company. People used to say, we want to be the next Xerox. No one says that anymore. Sears was once the leading retail company in the United States and in fact the world. Reuters, a European company, was once a dominant company but is now owned by Thomson, a Canadian company. In contrast, other companies continue to be successful over the very long term. Examples are Microsoft, Nestle, and Toyota. For example, once upon a time in 1994, Starbucks Coffee and Dietrich's Coffee were about the same size. Today, Starbucks Coffee has become a global leader, while Dietrich's Coffee, with an identical business model, gave up its retail stores and became a roaster and a wholesaler of coffee beans. How did that happen? I've developed a framework that explains what happened, and I'm going to explain that to you right now. I've been doing research on organizational success and failure for more than 35 years. This has led to a framework and methodology described in our book. The core framework is called the Pyramid of Organizational Development, or just the Pyramid Framework. It identifies what we term a business foundation and 6 key strategic building blocks that are constructed on that foundation. The business foundation consists of 3 components: a business definition, a strategic mission, and a core strategy. The 6 key strategic building blocks are the market the company competes in, the products and services it offers, its resources and how it utilizes them, its operational systems, all the day-to-day systems such as accounting, marketing, production, and so forth, its management systems including the planning system, the organizational structure, the management development system, and its performance management system, and the final building block is the corporate culture and related corporate culture management system. In 1994, 3 Starbucks C-suite executives read an earlier version of our book, Growing Pains. They contacted me and said, your book describes what our company is going through. We would like you to come to Seattle and help us apply your concepts and methods. I did that, and Starbucks embraced the frameworks, methods, and tools presented in the book. We utilized the Pyramid of Organization Development framework described in Chapter 2 to assess Starbucks' developmental needs. The book explains the pyramid framework of the 6 factors that drive organizational success over the long run. It also cites the empirical research that affirms the validity of these factors as drivers of financial performance, including gross margin, EBIT, which is earning before interest and taxes, and ROI. One of the recent studies that supports the validity of the pyramid framework was conducted in Poland. This was a joint research study conducted by the Polish Agency for Enterprise Development, Apex, a management consulting firm headquartered in Warsaw, which is our affiliate in Poland, and my firm in the United States. About 700 CEOs of Polish companies participated in this research. Virtually no other framework is supported by such extensive empirical research. The book provides a way to measure the strength of any company's pyramid. It provides a guide for interpreting its overall strength and a database for benchmarking purposes. The book describes all of the frameworks and methods used to help companies become sustainably successful like Starbucks and to avoid crashing after takeoff like Dietrich's. The book uses Starbucks, with whom I worked for 4 years, to illustrate the power of adopting the 6-factor pyramid framework. Using this framework, which is incorporated into our unique strategic planning methodology discussed in Chapter 6, we planned for Starbucks to grow from about $165 million in revenue to more than $2 billion in revenue in 5 years. The plan was actually accomplished in 5.5 years. So basically, we wrote the book to help corporate leaders build sustainably successful companies and become global leaders just like Starbucks.